sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get fall back, yeah, get back. I know so long as she get really and I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When it's time we on track, you could never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Say that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. All your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You going from the dog with some bumps. They go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up now. He's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty.
Fall back, yeah, get back, do.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these
Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my. You say too late to start, got you.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when them. First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar put.
I was playing shorts on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that now.
Why you
You wanted something to say.
Why you
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up.
You ain't never been a skate town.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till I.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they gotta bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out? It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey.
Chill, not on the side as my ego becomes
trying to get crazy. This speech is my recite.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn! Damn! Everybody's got a song. Poses. Do you have the time?
What's happening? What's happening? Hey! Hey! It's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon.
stop the run. Do you have the Your blades are sharpened with precision.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it like your birthday. You'll find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting, you can find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. Roll down, Jesus.
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he is going to have to earn his playing time and faces an uphill battle to unseat the current starter.
takes a part of me, something lost and never seen.
time I start to believe something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I can't.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Just like the Pied Piper, let rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony of destruction. Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes. Just like the Pied Piper, let rats through the streets. Dance like marionettes, swing to the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, let rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's Raider football as we get back into the action in the first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Buckley. They'll get this out to Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 18.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved. Not only Charles. A run game, but in the pass game as well, and he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right, they want to run their offense through him.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages, still has to learn the entire offense, has to see how he fits with the players around him. But bottom line is what you said right in the beginning. He's a high draft pick. They want him on the field sooner rather than later, so let's keep giving him some reps and seeing what they have.
And now we get our first peek at a rookie QB, and doing that in the NFL as a rookie, playing quarterback, it's an accomplishment. It's also nerve-wracking.
To put it mildly, I don't care how much preparation they've had. I don't care how much success they've had in college. The NFL is the ultimate level for these guys, and trotting out there the first time, yeah, they'll feel prepared, but they also will be extremely nervous.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Buckling. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla.
Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Back to the side. And it's intercepted.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS.
protector. Shorten it.
Throwing to start the drive. Buckley.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, make get they feet touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming. Cause I bang Mars. This ain't happen overnight.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Go! They'll start on the ground with Gentry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. It's a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
7 yards to go.
Let's go. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Raiders head man Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. And, Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big-time play for Vegas. A pickup of 44 yards. Throwing now from the gun. And the defense not going to let him wiggle out of that one. They force him out behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder.
Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking down the field.
Menu narration set to 100.
There, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, sack. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field, got him, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Genty going to get it on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And now the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think
the Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. It is 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down's looming. Raiders offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I just wanna rock the body of the y'all.
Damn.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all I
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. A pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Second down now, 7 to go.
Go! Bronco 80.
Looking to throw right away. He put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical.
Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete to the back, Ashton Gentile. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Looking to throw here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing from the gun. That's Mayer. He's got it. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
That's a gain of 8. Brings
Third
up
and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to dynamite contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
They had to work for that one, Kate. That was not just a simple fall forward on the QB sneak. Little meat on the bone for them to go pick it up, but they get the job done.
To the air now on first and 10. Dump-off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Liking 18. Hot go. Check up.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Raiders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're Their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll throw to begin this drive. Forced out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Another throw here on second down. The right side finds Bash. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up, guys. Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Second and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
It's second down and 10.
They'll throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that Maryland defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Shut up. Panther 60. Panther.
To the air on third and long. Completed over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And forget the Marco, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Well, here comes their offense to begin the drive, and in the middle of all of them, oh yeah, there's the focal point of their game plan, their quarterback.
Kind of blows you away, but he's now, just now, getting a shot with the football, and we're already in the second half of this game. It really does emphasize the value of this possession, considering, well, I don't know, who knows? This may be the only time he gets to lead a drive this entire game.
The Raiders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Airing it out to start this drive. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Yards on the play.
Let's go now.
And the Las Vegas first down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. No gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
14 yards.
All set now. First and 10.
Raiders.
Look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Sticking to the air here. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. That finds Bash, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He's trying to push the field. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. He's going to throw it again. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he gets this forward to the 19. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the boy, 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with the boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that trick, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap to pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch this, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounding like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. Real quick, whole squad on that real 0 to 100, real quick, real quick, real quick, 0 to 100, real quick, real quick, whole squad on that real 0 to 100, real quick, real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost him at, but maybe I ain't lose him at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need their favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're on to the fourth quarter, and it's the Raiders who are currently in control of the football. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Buckley. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Buckley. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hope. The Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And as we watch this young man play, let's never forget, he's a rookie quarterback. That means he's going to go through the inevitable growing pains. Like any quarterback, he's going to have to adjust to the speed of the game because things fly in the NFL. And every snap, absolutely invaluable for long-term development. Nothing like game reps in order to improve in this league.
Second and 3. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
19-18.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll try and do this himself. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The RPO will keep it himself. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 5. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the 1st quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the 1st quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4?
Before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when King and Candy Lee, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said what's that? She said come make me dance. I'll stay forever.
Welcome back to Empower Field at Mile High. It's been a terrific contest to this point as we get back into the action, all tied in the fourth. On first down, it's Genty. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's second down and 3.
Second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Buckley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Off the play fake. Buckley. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. Back to throw now on first down. They'll get this out to Genty. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Second and 4. Now he's going to step up and run. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Up the middle, it's Genty. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Second down, goal to go.
Go! 70 Lions!
Looking to throw. Buckley. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this
shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, yeah, and get it. You can find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love.
Welcome to Superstar, a place where you will travel your own road to NFL stardom. Craft your own career, one that could lead to awards, Super Bowl glory, and even a spot in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But legendary careers must start somewhere, and this is your blank canvas, the humble beginning of an unforgettable journey. Before you take your first snaps, let's see what type of player you're going to be.
My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full up. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, the sound. I'm with my eyes, your chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, and watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink.
What defines my name?
When that cell phone rings,
We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Escapes the defender. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
There we go.
From the gun, Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for number 26. Incomplete. Nick Emanwari on the coverage.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Smith on 1st down. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Again, it's Smith to the air. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Smith. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 3 intercept.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead to 15. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Play fake. Here's Smith. That's Cox. It's the rookie from Washington State. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action. Here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Tyrese Knight on the coverage.
Here we go. Reload the shot.
And go play fake here with Smith. Myers, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Raider first down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
There we go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Rolling left side. Bowers has it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And again, it's Smith. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's Genty underneath. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now. Blitz coming for Smith. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. This offense headed back to the field. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out.
I'm squamping.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Into traffic. Complete. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap to Smith. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
A pickup of 18 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught on the slant. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
the chill. I be on my low mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Working on the phones, either that or try to money more than make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.
got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for
7070 calling. We in Miami and we ballin'. She like dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like hope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m. Let's got me loose. From what you say, I'm you. Then it won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at? Where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
And welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. We're into the second half as we rejoin the contest. It's the third quarter. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's tackled for no gain. Now this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end? Often the ones who make a postseason run.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
It is a bit unusual to see a quarterback run out for the first time in the second half, because usually they're like the starting pitcher. Usually they get that ball early, and they're not a bullpen arm. But whether you're a starter, whether you're a bullpen, whether you get the ball early or late, when your number's called, it's time to deliver.
This has been a trend, yet another interception.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Our halftime festivities behind us as we're just about set for the opening kick of the second half.
Set up. Cougar 19. Ready,
Throwing to start the drive. Buckley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun. Buckley. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
On first down, he dropped the throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. John Franklin Myers able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback. They'll put him on the deck.
Incomplete.
Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity. But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards.
Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Buckley. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, if I remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Short throw caught by Bowers. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete. Credit good coverage there in the pass breakup to Pat Surtain. Raiders now set to get the football back. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier. but couldn't reel that one in. From the gun on third down, Buckley. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And the first snaps today forthcoming for a relative young buck in the league. Still some stuff to prove.
Brandon, this is a guy who showed a lot of talent early, flashed a lot of potential. Now everyone's waiting for the leap. Where is he going to make his biggest gains, and how will his team benefit from those?
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Buckley. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Buckley. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Short throw caught by Bowers. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Ready? Set.
Back to throw. Buckley will find Ginty out of the backfield. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. It's a few inches short for 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet down the field. That's the big one.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 15.
Operating from the gun, Buckley. It's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got... So the Raiders now down 7-0, less than 90 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. That's caught by Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here comes 2nd down and 5. He's back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run.
Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, some quick. You gonna approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the. Next to someone else.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely and